O with the info. The Ozone Podcast. Mr. Up, Mr. Up, Mr. Up. The Ozone Podcast.
Breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are
It's funny because it's true. That's what you've been told. Go out and be the best version of yourself. Take everything, give nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. Okay. You think a woman is gonna? Think about it.
What it do? It's your man, Mr. O, with the info, giving what you need to know, but you ain't here for me though. So it appears that the Black Christian Church for the last couple of weeks have basically been telling on themselves. First, you have Creflo Dollar basically telling the congregation, you sheep Christians out there, that tithing wasn't supposed to be what it is, and he gonna ride out to the sunset with billions of dollars and make y'all look kind of stupid. But that's another title for another video. On top of that, we have TD Jakes. Yes, bishop, author, filmmaker. So he's basically in social media causing an uproar, especially with the B-Dub, my favorite. He basically took some talking points from the late Kevin Samuels, basically trying to hold the B-Dub accountable for her behavior, especially how she don't want to bring the family, especially the Black family dynamic, back together again. In one of his recent sermons, he basically just let the cat out the bag and said what he had to say about the situation. And, guess who's mad? You know who's mad. So we're going to go ahead and dig into the old files and see what Bishop T.D. Jakes had to say about the current state of the Black community, Black men, Black women, and their current relationships. Also, I'll give you my whole 2 cents on what's going on with the Black church, Black pastors basically spilling the whiskey now after all these years, and now they want to go ahead and hold a particular group accountable and try and bring another group of people back into the church, maybe for... Let's go ahead and step into the Ozone. Be right back.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
It's funny because it's true. That's what you've been told. Go out and be the best version of yourself. Take everything, give nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. Okay. You think a woman is gonna? Think about it. I'm a reporter. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm a da 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 da. They used to deepen it up. Hot girl summer, such and so forth. You think these women, who are these professional women, are going to settle and marry a guy, because that's who they're going to get. They're not going to get a high value man. They're going to settle and marry a guy, and they're going to end up doing like we see so often, get a beta male provider. They're not going to risk. They're not going to risk jeopardizing their body or their independence when this marriage or their relationship falls apart or ends. The world has told women it's okay to be dudes. The world has told women it's okay to be dudes. It told women they can have anything, they can have it all anytime they want, no cost, no penalty. And that's just not the truth.
So, in the last few months, it appears that the Black church, especially the Christian church, has basically let the veil go. First, it was Creflo Dollar basically admitting about the tithing system going on in Christian church, that basically that 10% that y'all was funding for these pastors' lifestyles, households, vacations, and everything in between. Now they want to come out of the woodwork, basically when they twilight years is coming to the end and they know they gotta go ahead and see the Heavenly Father. Now they're trying to go ahead and get some recompense by admitting to the flock that yeah, we did that, one supposed to, but it is what it is. Jesus forgives all the other stuff in between. Then also we have Kim Burrell, another pastor, coming and basically ridiculing and insulting her flock to the point questioning how much money they could bring to the church, asking about their personal business, how they make their money, especially with PP loans and everything, saying y'all been doing all these scamming things, where the money at. Now she's trying to backtrack what she has said, even had the audacity to say that she wanted to sue anybody that doesn't want to go ahead and let this get swept under the rug. And now we have my boy Bishop T.D. Jakes. You know, him and Tyler Perry, they basically put a battery in a lot of these women's back, you know what I'm saying, down to us black men throughout these years. You know, they even kick it off. I mean, this been like a 60, 70, 1,000 year fight, but keeping up with current times, since the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s that we had just left and entering the 2020s, it appears that all these programs, all these cultural phenomena that we had let go on has finally come to close, and now everybody's trying to save face. We have T.D. Jakes, who I guess even him decided that he had to go down the Kevin Samuels route and basically put in these women's heads that y'all, what the bill do treatment for men to society, telling Kane, you know y'all fucked up, right? Y'all know y'all fucked up, right? But maybe we could come back to that metaphorical table, hash things out, you know what I'm saying, dap up and say kumbaya and say, let's get back together. But I know it's not going to happen just like that. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. It's going to take too much work for even bring the educated man and educated woman together, let alone Pookie and Ray and Keisha, man, gone. But again, T.D. Jakes basically went on a tangent during one of his sermons to basically tell the B-Dub that all that education, all of that strong independent stuff has destroyed the family. I guess he finally came down to realization, if nobody's out here getting married, producing children, what would that say about the future of the black church if nobody's going to be around to produce for the black church? Yeah, so the same systems that was in play to use against the black men, both the government, the church, and his own community, it feels like the free-thinking, strong black man is not only a rare commodity, but a necessary asset right now.
And I hate to say it, from boomers, that got some sense. Gen X's, millennials, and Gen Z men, majority of us had checked out. And the thorough brother, that came from both sides of the fence, whether it be from the streets of in the hoods or the prosperity of the suburbs, even they can go ahead and see that on both sides of them fences, yeah, it's not really worth it, But again, it's your man, Mr. O, with the info, giving what you need to know. But you ain't here for me though. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you like the content and enjoy the material, please sock it to my pocket at $MISTERO70, all cap but no cap on Cash App. And I will holler at you later. Peace.
Mr. O with the info. The Ozone Podcast. Mr. Up, Mr. Up, Mr. Up.